Good morning, everyone. Well, a nice warm up in Northwest Indiana today, but unfortunately, it is looking like a wet day. Actually, the driest part of the day is probably this morning, and already there's some showers out there. Now, fortunately, it is just light shower activity, and there are some gaps, so you might get lucky and not encounter rain for the morning commute, but it is certainly a possibility that you'll need those windshield wipers. Probably nothing that's going to slow it down too much, though, but that is going to change as we go through the day. So let's advance in time here a little bit and jump ahead to 11 a.m. We're going to go in 3-hour increments. Kind of a similar story at 11 a.m. For Northwest Indiana, but notice the intensity of the rain picking up to our west over in Illinois. The threat for storms beginning at 11 a.m. I'm going to put our chance of storms beginning at about 2 o'clock this afternoon. And unfortunately, there is a chance that some of these storms could be severe. It's a very small chance. Now, in general, the bigger story is just going to be the heavy rain and the lightning that's going to be around. That is looking likely. But maybe some wind gusts around 50 miles per hour. I'm not going to rule that out. And the worst part about all of this is look at when the storms peak over us. 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And look, there's rain coming down all of Chicagoland, but the heaviest rain might be right over Northwest Indiana at that point. So this is going to be a slow homebound commute. Ponding on the roads, low visibility because of the heavy rain coming down, lightning around. It's going to be windy, gusts around 35 miles per hour. And again, there's a possibility that some storms could produce wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. So I tell you what, give yourself plenty of time, drive below the speed limit for that homebound commute. It is going to be a mess out there. All right, jump ahead to 8 o'clock, and I still think there could be some storms around. I think the peak of the activity will be over with. I do think the severe threat, those chance for 50 mile per hour wind gusts over, but I still think there's going to be a lot of rain coming down. I think we have to jump ahead to about 11 o'clock for the intensity to really break down. No more storms around. It's back to just some scattered light showers. And I do think we'll see less and less as we go through the overnight hours. You jump ahead to the morning commute tomorrow, and it's probably just some isolated light rain showers around. So the morning commute tomorrow will be okay. A lot better than what the homebound commute today is going to be. So let's talk about the severe threat. And again, it's much higher to our south. I do want to stress that. I'm not worried about tornadoes in Northwest Indiana. I'm not worried about hail in Northwest Indiana. But I do think a couple storms could produce wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. I think wind gusts in the neighborhood of 30 to 40 miles per hour are going to be more common. Perhaps the storm could overachieve and produce some 50 mile per hour wind gusts. And I'm also a little bit concerned about flooding. Now, I think what most of us are going to see are 1 to 2 inches of rain, but there could be a couple spots that see up to 3 inches of rain. You get a couple of thunderstorms, the center of those storms that work over you, and 3 inches of rain is enough, especially in low-lying, poorly drained areas, for some minor flooding to occur. So that is a possibility, especially as we get into the late afternoon and early evening, right around the time of the homebound commute. Finally, I want to wrap up talking about temperatures. I wish it was a dry day because we would certainly enjoy these temperatures. Mid-60s in a lot of locations, a little bit cooler as you get towards the lake. A high of 63 in Hammond, 61 in Michigan City, 66 in Valparaiso. Again, windy day this afternoon with gusts at least 30 to 35 miles per hour. And it's going to stay breezy tonight. The winds will come down, but mainly still staying around 25 miles per hour, and we're going to be cooling down. Now, watch the temperatures here closely. Okay, so our low temperatures are in the upper 30s. Look at our high temperatures tomorrow. Only in the low 40s. Barely warming up at all. The winds pick back up. Gusts around 35 miles per hour. So feels like temperatures only in the 30s tomorrow.